Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Ecom and Beyond, home of the best morning show at 10 a.m. Eastern. With me, of course, is my special guest. Oh, not my special guest, my co-host, Pittsburgh.
You know it.
What's going on, man? How we doing?
We're doing good. Doing very good, yeah.
That is bombastic and very fantastic.
I only have 3 orders to pack. Well, no, technically 4, because I think I sold one on Macari too. But yeah, it's going to be like smooth sailing for me this afternoon.
That's good.
So
it's always good to have that break. You know what I mean? Like, you can't always. I mean, some people are just set up to be able to do it, but when you're a one-man show, sometimes those days when there's no packing or a weekend when you can't send anything out, you kind of love those days sometimes, you know? So
yeah. Wednesday is always like a refocus day for me too, because like Mondays and Tuesdays are just insane. So like Wednesdays are a little bit more chill. I can kind of refocus and like really start my grind, building up towards the weekend.
Yeah. So today's a epic battle. Today we're going to talk Amazon versus eBay, and we also going to do our monthly giveaway at the end of the show. Well, maybe not the end of the show, but maybe towards the middle. We'll see. Still copying names. We appreciate everyone that did the comments and everything for the giveaway. Remember, it's always on every live show, any pre-recorded video of mine and Anthony's, and first person in every show, which the first person today, and this goes for next time. Occasional Roots Reseller, good morning. Appreciate you being here. He gets a Broski point / DDB point.
You know it.
We got Simply Dana in the house. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. We got Mel, Castlevania Reseller. What is going on?
What's up, Mel?
We got the thrifting Goomba. What up, Mike? Good to see you. We have Kelly, the Ecom on board. Takes a lot out of Anthony, so he appreciates you being here. We got DC Sales.
I saved my energy up all night for that. You know it.
We got Cajun in the house. What up? Good to see you. Nikki T, what is going on? I know I seen some Steeler hearts somewhere. And there they are. KJ, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Brian. What up, Brian? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. He's a local guy that lives sort of close by me, about 20 minutes or so. Hope all is well with you. Oh, my chat jumped.
Jump.
And we're back. We got Tommy the Bargain Effect. Good morning.
What up, Tommy? I'm pretty sure Tommy has some opinions on this topic. I would imagine we're going to get some good interaction today.
The platforms are different than what they used to be, so this will be a different experience, that's for sure. It's not going to be the same old grind as we normally would kind of talk, because the pandemic is
the pandemic definitely switched some stuff over. Definitely switched some stuff up.
We got Adventures with the Hudsons. What is up? Good to see you.
Hey, good morning.
We got Sandollar in the house. Good morning.
Hey, Ray.
Appreciate you being here. Christina Moore, what is going on?
No, Christina.
Jennifer Hayes, what is up? Appreciate you being here.
Hey, Jennifer. Good morning.
Matt Flippers, what up?
What's up, Matt?
We got Reseller Man in the house. This is good morning, all you fine people. What up, Nate and Anthony? What up, man? Good to see you.
Up, man? I'm going to add, I just got to ask, for the purposes of Reseller Man, are you and Mr. Burns still cool?
Me and Mr. Burns, I don't know if I should say I hate to say this, but...
Are you like copacetic? What?
He's been looking out for your boy. I got out early yesterday. Listen, like, I was on Tuesdays. I'm always by myself. Always by myself. And I had one, like, harder truck to do. But they all come before 5. So no matter what, like, me leaving to go, do the show with Jimmy last night, which if you haven't checked it out, check it out. What are they thinking with Uncle B and Joseph? But I knew I was going to get out. I just knew it was going to be a little struggles, a bunch of cases. But he called everyone in the office like, "Hey, we need to get this taken care of ASAP. Give us guys some help." And I'm like, "What? You're getting me help, dude? I haven't had help on the shift in like, other than last week, I had some help because the dude quit. But
Yeah.
so it's a pretty cool situation. So yeah, me and Mr. Burns. I know some of you guys really enjoy the craziness of him, but he's been cool lately. But good morning to Bill Stoner. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Dan, the answer man. What is up? Great to see you.
I knocked them pixels right out the screen.
We got Michelle Lathan in the house. Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle.
We got Scott. What up, Scott? Good to see you.
What's up, man?
All the way up in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
He's repping that Amazon crew.
We got Georgina in the house. What up, Georgina?
Hey, Georgina.
Good to see you. I don't know if I said hello to Jonathan. Good morning, Jonathan. Appreciate you being here. We got them rookies, storage auction rookies in the house. What up?
Morning, Gronk.
Joseph, I was just talking about you. Appreciate you being here. Awesome time last
You don't
night.
want to hear what he was talking about, man. It was awful.
Oh,
And I was like, dude, don't talk about Joseph like that. He's a good dude.
I did not say anything.
I'm messing with him. No, you. Yeah, we definitely said Mr. Burns. We need. Do you ever hear that old school "My Buddy" song? Like when you hold up that Mr. Burns, we need that song to play. Like my buddy, wherever I go, he goes.
What, 50 Cent one? Nah,
50
like
Cent one, yeah.
Mr. 50 Cent.
Dude, that was an old school toy jingle, bro. 50
Dude,
Cent one like that too.
50 Cent made a song like that. It's called My Buddy. And it goes just like that. Like the whole like chorus is like my buddy, my buddy.
Yeah, he ripped off like an 80s toy jingle, bro.
Sometimes you gotta go with the hot exclusive sometimes.
You know it.
We got the hippest, the flippest mama in the house. Good
What
morning,
up, mama?
Good to see you're up and moving around.
working. What? Just putting in work, guys.
You know
Well,
what?
today is Wednesday. That means it's jewelry day. Get your jewelry.
You know what? She is all smiles about that. She got them things shining and
Shining
like a light. So she's pumped up. She's ready to go. If you haven't seen Mom's Jewelry Auctions and you like jewelry, go get yourself some.
Yeah. I did watch your video yesterday, by the way, CVC. I watched you on my TV, though, so it was harder to comment and stuff. But, yeah, there's no way I wasn't going to watch a slab video.
Yeah, I'll be watching that on my way to work because
it's only like 4 minutes, so it's quick. So
I'll be able to watch it.
Yeah, it's basically just all like the new slabs and stuff we got in. I was wondering, though, are all of those for sale?
That was going to be my next question.
I saw Trey Young in there. Oops, PSA 10.
I'm kind of pausing on Trey Young right now till everything kind of starts back up with them guys. Like now, a person that I will say real quick, I'll talk about cards real quick. Jaren Jackson, he had a knee meniscus.
Yeah,
now, his cards are going to go. So wait 2-3 weeks, buy them all.
They were soaring too. Like Sports Card Investor just like put out a video like grab his cards yesterday, and that's like right before he got hurt.
Exactly.
So like Jaren was killing it, man. Like he looked like a straight up stud.
Exactly.
What's up, Des? Good to see you. Good morning.
The Shamrock Pitsy. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Let's see who else we got here. We got the Lone Star Picker. What up, Louie?
Hey, Louie.
Chat is going bonkers this morning. Good morning, Paul. Right?
What's up, Paul? The man who turned me on to sports card auctions and made my bank account go.
Right.
Way to go, Paul. I'm supposed to be making money over here, bud.
Paul. We got Steampunk 10 in the house. He says, "Good morning, guys. Yesterday found a lot of Soccer Chronicles trading cards. Flipped them all overnight. That's awesome."
Yeah, soccer is super hot too, guys. If you can find soccer, because that's actually the most popular sport in the entire world. So like it has a lot more like mass appeal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's like I know one of the channels I watch, they were talking about popularity of soccer players and overall throughout the the world. If you go on one of their Twitter accounts, like for like LeBron, for example, he has like say like 55 million people. Well, this person had like 75% more than LeBron or something crazy like that. So soccer, it's going to be booming. It might be the next one. So if you're a collector, check them out.
Nikki T said, soccer, that's my sport. Does Zion know about this? Does Zion know you're messing around with Leo Messi over there and Pele and whoever else kicks?
Zion's like, what?
What, soccer?
What were you thinking, Nikki T? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. I play even the bearded wonder played a little soccer when he was like
soccer?
8 years old. Yeah, I played every sport.
All right, so now we're gonna need a meme of Nate playing soccer.
I was young. I played a little goalie, a little fullback.
Nice. Yeah, I never ever played like organized soccer. Like I tried it a couple times when I was a kid, but like I didn't like. I don't have an issue with it. Like I like to play FIFA, like on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, I love me some FIFA.
Yeah, FIFA's a fun game.
That'll be the next game I probably get. Oh no.
So let me ask you this, Nate. Being that you're a former soccer star, who's your team? Who's your team?
I don't even know soccer all like that. No, I didn't.
See, the only soccer I've ever really followed is the Premier League, and I started following that based off of FIFA. So like I like English football.
Yeah,
my team is Liverpool.
I haven't played any FIFA or anything in a long time, so like honestly, I couldn't even tell you a team other than like Brazil's team is like the bomb always.
Yeah, they're always real good, and like wherever Messi is really good, unless that's where he is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think he might be in Brazil actually. Now that you mention it.
We got Westside Gary in the house. What up? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
Westside, holla at your boy.
We got Blood, Sweat, and Sal. What is up?
What's up, Leroy?
Appreciate you being here. Chad jumped again. I must have been holding that spot way too long. We got top notch flips. What up, Alexis? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And I think that is finally everything for starting up links for Danny May's auction on Traders Auction Channel tonight at 7 p.m. So if anyone would like to check it out and help out Danny May, we appreciate it.
It's definitely a good cause, so make sure you guys go check it out. There will be, I think, in the description of that video or somewhere a link to Danny May's PayPal as well, if anybody wants to make a direct donation to her. So, yeah, definitely check it out, guys. It'd be for a good cause, and Danny May's a staple of our community, so let's go show her some love.
Got a couple soccer players in the chat. We got Kelly Lee come on board, play a little halfback and right wing striker.
I could see that with her being the master of the roundhouse kick. I could totally see her playing some soccer.
Yeah.
Could you see it? Like you'd be doing one of those kicks where like you flip upside down and kick the ball into the goal. Yeah.
We'll see. She probably kicked it so hard it probably broke the soccer ball. So they told her like, look, our team doesn't have the budget to keep buying these soccer balls. We're gonna have to actually please. I
heard she set the record for the most goals scored by kicking the ball so hard the goalie flew in the net.
It was almost like some Mighty Ducks type situation.
Yeah, she was like the Fulton of soccer. Nice.
Brittany Brand says she was cheerleading was the extent of my sports career. I was more musically talented. That's awesome.
What type of music, Brittany? Your boy used to slap a little bass back in the day.
No trouble.
Although Nate is very experienced as a male cheerleader. He like holds like multiple Six Deuce records for his excellent cheer game.
I'll say one thing. Anthony used to go up to the top of the pyramid, and then he would just fall like this.
Woo! Good stuff.
So, where do we go from here? Do we go to Amazon? Do we go to Amazon? Do we talk about maybe the giveaway?
I mean,
what do you guys want to do? What do you want to do, Anthony? We can talk about the giveaway. What are we giving away today?
I don't know.
That is the $900 question.
What do you guys want us to give away today?
That's a bad question.
Because Nate has like $5,000 he's giving away out of his personal bank account. No, I'm just kidding.
I gotta go recycle some cans to hopefully pay for this. So be nice. How much is this nowadays? 5 cents?
Nate'll give you like 5 truckloads of Smash Mountain Dew cans that you can cash in for $5,000.
That's the giveaway. 99 bags of Smash cans.
Cajun wants a Zion giveaway. Hey, I just had a Zion giveaway on Saturday on Sports Card Investors show. I gave away a graded Zion, and I miss it. It was out of my personal collection. And then somebody bought my pink Zion.
I sold a Zion
yesterday. 2 Zions.
I sold a green Zion that was graded PSA. It was a Prism emergent
Zion. Brittany wants to know if you're using your mini fridge, Nate.
Yes, I am. It is awesome.
You want to know what's crazy? Nate even brought his mini fridge to like the storage unit. When we went to clean out those units, he brought the mini fridge with him.
Yeah,
it did in his van.
It had the thing port to go in your lighter. Why not? We were going 3 hours away. I had some cold drinks for on the way there, on the way back. That was a beautiful thing. My wife was the one that was like, "Hey,
did you see what Joseph just said? He said, Nicky T, stop being greedy. You have more Zions in the book of Revelation."
Right?
That is awesome.
Say good morning to the Carolina Hustler.
Leroy wants some Steeler gear from Walmart. I got some Steeler stuff I can give away. You know, actually, one of my last pre-recorded videos, I just picked up a color. What is it? Color Rush Big Ben jersey.
What size is that?
I think it's a small. I thought it was a medium when I got it, but yeah, it's a small. So it's just my size.
Did that fit around your leg?
So I could give away a Big Ben jersey if you guys want a Steeler jersey. I'd be happy to do that.
We got the stash in the house. What up, Larry?
Keep in mind, this Big Ben jersey didn't just come from anywhere in Pittsburgh. This Big Ben jersey came from a medical marijuana dispensary.
Now look,
and if you haven't seen my last video, go check out it. I think it's called like weirdest yard sale location or something like that. You see me pick up that Big Ben jersey at a medical marijuana dispensary.
I know one person that might need a jersey. He ain't got no shirt on, and it is LL Stash. He's in the building. What up, Larry?
Larry would look really good in a Big Ben color rush.
I think.
What do you think, Larry? I think Larry would look very dapper in that. He'd look dapper as a tiger rocking that thing, man.
Cajun said if you're going to do a giveaway, at least choose a good team. Steal the hearts. Appreciate that.
Dude, I just sold a Drew Brees rookie the other day, bro.
Kelly says she just found a Steelers throwaway blanket she sourced. That's awesome.
Nice.
I never find any of that good stuff, man. Like you find like the cheaper Steelers stuff around me most of the time, or players that don't play anymore. Like you see those jerseys all over the place.
Dude, if you go to like a lot of yard sales, you'll find tons of throw blankets. I picked up several last year. They sell fast. Like they normally sell within a week of being listed.
I gotta check my Instagram real quick. 1 second.
Pennsylvania just posted in the chat that on Saturday they're having a kickoff auction over on their new channel, Top Notch Flips. And they're 21 away from 100 subscribers and a giveaway. What? So there's giveaways for days, ladies and gentlemen. So want that giveaway, you better get up on it. GRC's in the house. What is up?
So I got this from Dan the Man. And it was what you kind of requested.
That is awesome.
I don't know why a lion is chasing me, but I guess he's jealous of my mane.
It's probably because you're the lion tamer. I don't know.
that is good. 2 and 2 together right there. We got the Dapper Tiger in the house. What up? He said, "Hey, everyone, hit that thumbs up." Yeah, we definitely would appreciate that.
He's like Beetlejuice, man. I just said somebody was dapper as a tiger, and poof, he appeared. That's awesome. If you would smash that thumbs up for Nate, we'd appreciate it because he has a cool beard.
So, are you ready to talk?
Thanks, Casey. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I put like the creepiest music over it. They were playing music at the yard sale. So I was like, I got to find some kind of music. And Nate always makes fun of me for using the guitar music. And I tried using this one music that was supposed to be like, it was called rave music. It sounded like techno, but like it had some kind of a triangle ding in it or something like that. And like my wife was listening to me edit that video and she literally smacked me with a pillow because it bothered her so bad. I'm thinking, okay, well, if it bothers you that bad, I can't put that out in like a video. And like the only one that was like kind of like okay was like the creepy music. So I said, it's kind of a creepy type situation. So, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was a rather interesting choice of music, but definitely was better, way better than the guitar music that I tend to play. Which when I hear it, I'm like, no, not again. System Gumba asks, where do you find music that doesn't get you a strike? You can find it either in the YouTube studios or because they have a free library that you can download stuff, or you can usually find something that is just kind of instrumental for the most part, as long as it isn't something.
I use that app right there. It's called Video Shop. And inside there, it'll actually give you, like, this is the video I was just working on right here. So if I wanted to put music in there, it just says, there's like a little tab there that says music. And it actually gives you a bunch of like pre-filled types of tracks. The only thing I've noticed that gave me a copyright strike is this one down there that says Fag or Thug, or I don't even know how to say that. It's like French looking. I've used a couple in there and I've gotten copyright strikes, but like those 6 categories right there, everything I've used there has not given me a copyright strike. So I just normally go through there and I pick out some kind of music and put it in there. So you get some free ones with that app, but you can also download them too.
Bernie says, I use the free ones. You just have to put the artist credits in the description. That is something I need to learn what exactly needs to be in there, because then you can kind of use everything. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you give credit and throw it up on the screen, I believe you can use anything. Like, because like Gary Vee and a bunch of other bigger creators, they do that and they're able to get away with it. So
it's called Video Shop, Gary. Just like that. And
what the hell in the house?
It was a game changer for me. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Justin Grimes told me about it like way back when, because I was using iMovie and I was editing on my phone because my computer is garbage. And he told me about this app, and like literally it like made my editing go to a different level. Not that I'm like really good at editing yet, but like I'm getting a lot better. And the app makes it super easy. Yeah, no problem, Gary. Dude, Jeremy, by the way, man, that video yesterday when you guys were caving was awesome. So I might die now because my wife wants to try to stick me in cave. Donna, what is up? Good morning to you. I appreciate you being here.
What up? Appreciate you being here. We got Art Vandal in the house as well. Appreciate you stopping in, hanging out with us this
Hey,
morning.
Dan. What's up, my friend?
Art from Vandalays Industries.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, Paul says, I thought if you give credit in description, be okay. That's what I believe as well. I think that, and you have to, if you put it up in like when you're playing it, if you throw it up in the corner or something too, like, the artist, the name of the song, I think that also would keep, also double ensure that you're in good graces, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's cool. So YouTube actually has a library of audio music. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They have their own
Okay.
studio or whatever. Now, a lot of the music that they have, you could download it right off there or whatever. I don't know. There's a lot of different types of music in there, so you kind of have to really pick what you like, what you think most of your people will like. So, I mean, a lot of it's just kind of instrumental type stuff. So it's usually good for like if you're going through like thrift stores or you're and they have like some music that's like hintly in your background. You're able to use that. Brittany says she uses this program. It's freestockmusic.com, and then she just gives them credit.
Awesome.
Giving them credit just ensures in case they do copyright their stuff, because like what happened with Anthony with that free app, so many people will start using the music that's free, or they'll notice it or whatever, and then they'll do that, and then next you got a copyright strike or whatever, because they're able to claim that through YouTube or whatever. So it's always good to kind of keep your ducks in a row.
Yeah, it's difficult, especially when you go into like stores that play music and stuff. It's tough to like, because a lot of times if you hear music in my videos, a lot of times I'm just trying to cover up other music so I don't get a copyright strike. But GRC was asking if I put any tickets in those baskets at the yard sale. I didn't for myself, but I think you got 5 tickets or something like that for $1. I don't remember what it was. Might have been you get a ticket for $5 or something. I gave Ash's Graham $10 to put in a bunch of tickets. So like anything that we win from there would just go to her. She actually lives like right across the street from where the yard sale / dispensary is.
Is it like a Chinese auction type thing where you throw in a bunch of tickets in like a
basket? They were having like a regular yard sale, but then they were also having like the Chinese auction type thing. So like you just go and give them the money and they give you tickets and you go throw the tickets in baskets or whatever.
Donna says, when I get a copyright claim, I ask for a review. It always clears.
That's awesome.
With music, sometimes like if it's like with some of my music, like when my first couple of videos, I used Every Day I'm Hustlin's, theme song or whatever. Of course, I'm not going to win that. So if I'd have knew the process of putting that in the description, that would keep me, might have given me a fighting chance to keep using that music or whatever. But I got to look into that more, because I'd rather use like music that I and other people know. Versus just kind of,
what I'm thinking about doing is just making my own music. You know what I mean? Like, because I know enough people that are musically inclined. I might just see about making like my own stuff. Like that way I could personalize it.
Right. And then like what Jeremy says, like if you use the YouTube library, it's approved through YouTube, so you're not to worry about any of that. That's the one good thing about using anything that is not. If you use something other than YouTube, like you might have it pop up and then give you issues or whatever.
I've seen that YouTube now gives you the option too. Like if you get the copyright strike, you can go in and they can try to mute just that song. I've had that work before, but I've also had that not work where they couldn't mute just the song.
Yeah, they would.
But then you can also have all the audio, but then that kills your video for the most part, because you obviously have audio.
Yeah, like I had my intro, so I just had to have the intro, which kind of really stinks.
Mm-hmm.
We got Alex in the house. He's here to sing the national anthem this morning. Appreciate you being here.
Heck yeah.
Always good to see you, Alex.
Cha-Cha in the house, too. What up, Cha-Cha?
What up? We got all the peoples in the house today. You bring Amazon and eBay and you smash them together and versus each other, people show up.
They want to see. They want to see who's going to win, man. This is like Ali versus Frazier.
Put up your Dukes, Pittsburgh.
Well, I guess we could probably pull up the financial report to see who's really winning, but I don't know.
Just know you're messing with somebody from the 6 Deuce.
Yeah, well, you're messing with somebody from the 6'8", and I don't got enough fingers to do that. I'll have to throw some toes in it.
So, all right, let's get this thing going with the topic: Amazon versus eBay. Now, being that Anthony loves, eBay, that's all you're gonna say. You're just gonna take them off. Is that gonna hurt pulling them off?
No, because I pretty much have peach fuzz instead of real facial hair. So. It's like pulling it off a baby's bottom.
So,
for you, it probably would have hurt.
Oh yeah, I mean, you probably pull my soul out if that got a deep enough root.
Look, it doesn't even have like one shred of hair on it.
So,
Mama's in the house. She said, "Did someone say boxing?" Bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, bah, bah. It's like Rock'em Sock'em robots over here.
So, of course, Pittsburgh has went back to his roots, went kind of back all the way back to eBay. I'm doing a mixture. I love both, so don't think I hate eBay or anything.
Dude, I've been smuggling eBay. Like I've been smuggling eBay. I'm gonna go to
the Amazon side, but I'm also gonna put points that I think maybe Pittsburgh missed, or maybe you could do the same thing, like some things maybe that I missed or whatever.
Yeah.
Philly Picker in the house.
Betty Webb, good morning.
Betty Webb,
Joe?
what up?
Joe, man, I need to come get a cheesesteak sometime soon, man.
I don't even see that.
Did you freeze or you Nate facing it? You just Nate faced it.
I'm here. I don't
see
Joe.
Yeah, StreamYard's always behind. I got the YouTube chat up. He's in there.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry, Joe. I pulled up your comment.
He's like 2 under Betty. Nate.
All right, so eBay,
like that.
eBay.
And Nate, StreamYard is doo-doo brown. Oh, well, StreamYard's real far behind, dude. I'm looking at the StreamYard chat now, and you're like a good 12 comments behind.
We got Neville in the house. Appreciate you being here.
What up, Neville? Good to see you. You know what? I'd be curious before we even start to like battle it out for the epic thing. Like, I'd be curious to see like where the chat stands. I want to know who's hashtag Team eBay and who's hashtag Team Amazon, or who just doesn't care. Who's like, screw it, I'm doing both. I want them both to win. I mean, because I don't really want either one to lose. I just kind of want to win.
GRC says, it seems eBay never hardly takes the side of the seller. That bothers me. Both platforms do that. I think Amazon's even worse, unless you're doing FBA.
FBA actually really nice. Yeah, FBA, they're like, we screwed up. We'll pay you.
Yeah, it's like, they didn't get it. They lost it. We'll pay you. But if it's merchant field, good luck.
Dude, during the pandemic when video games went off, I recalled I had 8 like Nintendo DS headsets, and I was calling them back because I wanted to sell them on eBay because video games were blowing up, and they literally only got 2 back to me out of the 8. They lost the other 6. Like, how crazy is that?
I sent in a whole box of something, 69 of one item in one
Like
box, and I got lost. I got paid for it. That was great. Christina Moore says Q4 Amazon, 1 through 3 eBay. I don't know. Like, I mean, with the card stuff, eBay kind of, I can give them a little extra nudge.
I guess it depends.
You're freezing super bad, my friend. I'm already knocking them out of the park before the bout.
Because on my end,
Yeah, you're like super glitching. I think you're back now.
on my end it looks. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that, Alex.
Especially Merchville. I mean, like, good luck. Then, like, there's all these different things that they come at you with the voice of the customer now and all this other stuff that they added, where you could see basically where a customer complains about something that you did or whatever. Like, I had 2 old ones that just randomly popped up recently, so that was fun to see. It stays up on my screen.
Brittany said I'm glitching like eBay.
That is true.
Check.
That is true. Betty Webb would like that. If someone could please drop the link for the auction for today. Michelle says one of the best sales was Amazon reimbursed me for breaking $1,000 laminator. Holy moly! That would be a hurt piece having to take.
Yeah, I remember who asked it. Someone asked.
Dude, you're freezing like super bad. Like you're getting like 2 words in and then you freeze out.
You want me to go mobile?
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do.
Would you rather?
Now. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go mobile.
All right. All right.
You better now? Say a whole sentence.
Hear me?
I hear you.
Anthony is the most handsome host beyond.
So what you're saying is...
Did you hear that full sentence?
I heard Doodoo Brown, something Anthony. Wow, you're really big. I heard DDB like after I had
Sam, your internet on drugs.
Don't do drugs.
I don't think it's my internet. I think
it's his computer.
I think it's probably my computer.
Definitely the computer. Dude, try going. You have your phone handy? Try and go mobile on your phone. Like your computer can't even handle you with the O face. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good now. We are good now. We are rocking and rolling. What a beautiful shirt you have on today, by the way.
Oh.
I mean, that definitely gives the camera some handsome. I mean,
well, I mean, from the neck up, for the most part.
Well, I would think the opposite. All right. since
so
you're able,
I don't think I can do green screen on mobile, so
it's all right.
Pretty much it.
It's okay. Give us your 3 main points of why eBay is better than Amazon.
Why it's better than Amazon?
Yes.
I mean, my first point is it's better than Amazon for me because it's more fun. Like for me, I feel like Amazon's a platform for nerd-brained people. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. Like, if you're a chart person like Nate, like if charts turn you on, you're gonna love Keepa. You're gonna love Amazon. You're gonna love all that stuff. For me, like I look at a chart and I see Chinese letters. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can tell like upticks and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's like trying to read something a doctor would read. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand a lot of that stuff. So for me, it turns me off a little bit. And like eBay for me, it's like the fun stuff. You know what I mean? Like the stuff I sell on eBay, it's toys, it's video games, it's sports cards. It's like stuff that like I like to play around with. So like for me, like eBay is more of like a treasure hunter's platform. I'm not saying that Amazon can't be, because you know, treasure is the eye of the beholder, but that's one thing I like about eBay. So that I guess that would be my first point. You want to give me your first point on Amazon?
Amazon by far has the most ability to bring me the most money. I could sell 1,000 of an item, 1,000,000 of an item. It just depends on what the item is and getting it in the warehouse or sending it or choosing to do merchant fill. I mean, I've never seen a platform like if I sold the same item on eBay or any item on eBay. Now this is I'm going to say this is not during the pandemic, of course, because the pandemic you put up toilet paper and people are freaking out about toilet paper. Everyone's going to grab it everywhere. But you know, any item during any normal period, of course, you know, I could sell 100 in a day, which is amazing. And then with FBA, you know, me being able to basically just pass the rest of that off and have a built-in kind of a person to do the shipping, the customer service, and I could just do the buying and the main, you know, ship in. That is so valuable to me. So I mean, that would be my. I gave 2 points there. Basically, I got a built-in employee if needed, and I have the sales velocity like none other because of their ability to sell merchandise, market themselves. So give us one or two more to finish off the first round of points.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, those are definitely valid points that you put out there. Like, I agree in the sense like that's helpful for me too, having someone to kind of do that work and push that stuff out. I mean, talking against that point though, like I think it would be better in the sense where if you could just box it all up, send it to them, and have them do it. Like you, obviously you can if you pay the extra 15 cents per item or whatever. To me, it still feels like work putting the actual order together. But that's my least favorite part of Amazon is like having to actually tag everything and pre-package it and all that stuff. But I would say the next thing that's really appealing to me in regards to eBay is that it's such a wide market and you can sell just about anything. Not saying that anything's going to sell fast, but if you have a good item, it's almost a guaranteed fast sale on eBay, you know, because you know people are going there looking for it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like if I were to list, you know, any Zion, I know it's going to sell because people are out there looking for Zions right now. You know, it's just one of those things. And I like I believe that Amazon's like a little bit more, or eBay's a little bit more flexible as far as like things you can sell and ways you can sell them, you know, more so than like even Amazon is. Because as far as my knowledge, like I don't think you can sell single cards on Amazon, can you?
I'm pretty sure you can. I've seen different stuff before, like with cards and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't really looked, but I'll look real quick just to kind of see real quick. Yeah, there's Zion Williamson cards on Amazon.
Is there? Okay.
Yep, you can buy his Donruss. You can buy graded stuff.
How is to sell that stuff on there? Like
I'm not sure.
You'd
probably have to have a dealer like license, basically like with Panini, that you're allowed to sell the cards. In other words, that because you have to be a viable source. Like, I mean, like that is probably the worst part of Amazon is that part of it, but it's not hard to get that done. Getting ungated with a company or a brand, and then like for me, like I got inundated with a brand, a line, or a like a special line of another brand, and a category, just getting one item sent into me or whatever, which opened up so many doors for me. And that was the only thing that I ever had to do. And you don't have to spend a lot of money to get stuff ungated. You could buy the cheapest item that fits that kind of mold to hit multiple points, so that you could spread out your kind of your thing. And then Amazon looks at it as too, is like, okay, well, if he's doing this, then we'll make it a little bit easier moving forward as he sells some of these products and things like that too. So like I've gotten ungated in multiple things just by applying, and it does it over time. I'm gonna go through the chat and see what a few people have to say about this. If I go past your thing, I'm just trying to not go through all of them. Save a little bit of time. We got Mama that says eBay. Then I don't have to sit through Nate's painful chart presentations. Love you, Nate. Yeah. He Flip says, but hard to get ungated in a lot of items. Only have to watch Vero, and certain items are unsellable. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's hard to get ungated. You just have to get the wholesale stuff. That's the thing. Vero's, they add stuff to Vero a lot too as well. So you really have to be on your P's and Q's with that.
I think about Amazon, you get squared away with like that kind of stuff. It is smooth, but it's a headache up front because they want so much stuff like done up front. They want you to jump through so many hoops, even to just be able to sell on the platform. So it's just another reason why like eBay is just a little bit more, in my opinion, easier. And honestly, like even with all of its like outdatedness, I think it's a little more user friendly, like as a seller to sell on eBay than it is on Amazon. Because like, dude, honestly, like it took me like my first 4 or 5 shipments before I was comfortable packing and shipping and doing everything on my own to get it to Amazon and figuring out what buttons to click and how to, go through and navigate their entire system. Whereas like eBay, like once I figured it out, I was like, good. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing as what you just said. Like with eBay, you had to figure it out, and with Amazon, you just had to figure it out. It's a different platform, so they have different situations, especially if you're doing FBA and you're doing eBay. Like with eBay, if you do merch fulfill, it's the same thing as eBay. Pack the order, You just got to make sure it's in a clean box because they want things to be professional. Like everything that you do on Amazon, it's got to be from a business standpoint of what basically a real business will do. I don't want to say that people would sell on eBay aren't a real business, because that's not the case. But you know what I mean. Like you have to do it as you're like a Foot Locker, or you're like a GameStop shipping stuff to the customer. You know what I mean? Like how would they get items in? They would get it in a brand new box, or at least a non-extra labeled box. I mean, that is one of just the only difference that basically which merch fulfill that they have to do. Cajun says so much easier to match prices on Amazon than it is on eBay. I 100% agree. Like if you're literally trying to battle out all these different people on different listings, now there is a repricer on eBay, but you have to target the listings or have. We talked about this on the show before to basically basically run the repricer on stuff like that. And I mean, there's so many new people dropping in, so it's so much more competition. But like on Amazon, like, okay, I could set my repricer to this and this and basically forget about it because I'm happy with what it sells for on there, Moronic Pest says it thinks it's easier to sell items you can actually like or care about on eBay, and that makes selling process easier. On Amazon, you face restrictions, so selling cotton miners make it more of a grind. I agree and I disagree. You know what I mean? Like, I can easily sell toys, cards, things like that. I just have to make sure that they're authentic. You know what I mean? With Amazon being as big as they are and having the Chinese sellers that came in and screwed up a lot of things on all platforms because of the knockoffs, the fakes, and this is, like I said, this is all platforms. They're just making sure that the customer experience is authentic, and that what they're getting is authentic because of what they've grown. I mean, look at the amount of money that they put in the space just advertising to get the customers. So they want to make sure they keep the customer. So they do that extra process or whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then Kelly also makes a good point. Getting auto ungated in a lot of brands due to their matrix as well. Like if you do good after so long a period, you start getting ungated and all these different things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see like both sides of the story. Like even what Tracy was saying there, like try to get ungated in Nike, and you can sell Nike all day on eBay. It's like it's just one of those things. Like unless you're, like some kind of crazy corporation, like you'll probably never be able to sell Nike on Amazon. But that's where being able to run multiple platforms comes in handy. You know what I mean? Like for example, if Nate wants to sell Nike, even though like Amazon's like his boo thing, he can still throw a little Nike eBay's way and make a few bucks there.
I mean,
hey, I'll still do some Amazon, but like I at least for right now, I'm gonna ride the wave like of eBay until it stops paying me the way it is right now, and then I'll reassess. But like right now, I'm just kind of going with what's paying me the most money. Not saying that Amazon can't pay me the most money. I'm having fun making the money on eBay right now.
Gotta get order wrench real quick. I don't know why this is not working.
He's trying to be blue dubba dee dubba die. You got him over here looking gray. Vandalay Industries is looking gray today, ladies and gentlemen.
He's not blue. He's blue now. But
I had a question too. She has a Big Mouth Billy Bass. She says, what would be the best platform for that? For me, if I had Big Mouth Billy Bass, I would list them on eBay. That would be my opinion.
You could sell those on both platforms. You could sell that used on. That's one thing I don't think people realize too. You could sell used products on Amazon. It is not I would say, the preferred item, because most people think when they go there they want something new, but you could sell things that are damaged or have bad boxes or whatever. It doesn't have to be always brand new in the box. I mean, you see like those Ion cards, those are open and graded and everything else, or non-graded. And no problem, Martin. I'm sorry that you weren't blue. I don't know why you weren't blue. We got Frank in the house. What up?
What's going on?
Every platform is going to have its ups and downs, its negatives and its things. You know what I mean? Like Amazon's so big to the point where, it is more groomed to be for people with deeper pockets, in a more strict business sense. Where with eBay, you can kind of do whatever you want in a way, which is good and it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, but the thing I look at is like, what is going to make me the most money? What is going to be something that's going to stand the test of time? Like eBay is doing record numbers right now, but I think it's more because of the cards than anything. Like they're selling a lot of $200,000, $500,000 cards that they've never sold that many in that period in a long time. So if you take away all that money, how good is eBay really doing? You know what I mean? It is the card crave and the wave versus the platform itself, like doing other resellers. It's justice that it's doing, because let's remember, Amazon or eBay controls if your listing it gets seen or it doesn't because of their matrix and their thing. And who knows what really does the best for that. Where the Amazon, if you have an item and you're listed, it's based basically on price. You know what I mean? Like if your price is better, you're going to be in that buy box. You're going to sell that item. They're going to show you up in that search. Now, sometimes you have to battle Amazon, but I mean that's just business. You know what I mean? Like I'm surprised Amazon is still to the point where they're allowing sellers to sell them there because they're so big. They have so much money. They could buy everything they wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, but I think it's, they're making good money by having everyone else make money too, and also sharing some of the risks. So they're able to keep doing other things, keep putting money in their business structure, the transportation, their network. I mean, it's not going to be long before Amazon stretches and has dominance in every zone in every region of the world. I mean, right now they're not really big like in the UK. Well, I think they're starting to become big in the UK, but Australia they're not as big. So
And
that's the stuff that they're working with.
Neville was just asking how many people in Australia are doing Amazon and doing well. Because I know Amazon was like we had Brad and Jazz on, what was it, 6-9 months ago, something like that, and might even been a year. Man, time flies. But they were talking about Amazon was like barely a thing in Australia and stuff like that. So Neville's saying right now he has a bookstore on Amazon. So I'm guessing you guys do have access to it now.
Yeah, I mean, it was there. It just wasn't. It wasn't the go-to platform. eBay is king out that way, and that's part of the reason why I was doing so much of the international stuff. A lot of my stuff was going to Australia, and that's why I like the pirate ship auction, because I wanted my prices to be the cheapest as possible because of that market. Like, that was an untapped market for me. Like, I probably like. It's probably like 30-40% of my business is international because of my shipping rates alone. Best offer queen in the house. What up?
Hey, Eric.
Hope you're feeling good. So what are a couple things that you don't like about?
You broke up.
What are the negatives? What are the negatives for you for Amazon?
For Amazon? Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, it's harder for me to understand things on Amazon. So like that frustrates me. Like, cause I feel like I really have to be on my P's and Q's, because I've actually accidentally lost money on Amazon before, just because, like, for example, I would pick a product, I'd scan it, and I'm talking merch fulfilled, and I would activate it, right? And just think that as I'm putting it in at the price that the app is telling me to put it at is going to be the right price. And then I'd realize as I left the store and things had already started selling that I'm undercutting myself, and I'm like literally losing like 4 cents per unit. So then I had to adjust my price. So like stuff like that, like with eBay, like I can just kind of look at a sold comp and be like, okay, boom, there's the number. And like, I get it. But like, I know the market better on eBay too. You know what I mean? So like when I'm going to look something up, like if I'm looking up a card or if I'm looking up a video game, I already have an idea in my mind about like a price range that this item should be at. But when I'm looking up like everyday items at the store, like I'd have to be like Drew Carey, Price is Right type knowledge to know like what this type of item should sell for type thing. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things I dislike about Amazon, is just there's a lot more research that goes into it, in my opinion.
See, I really don't.
I'm not wired that way.
I really don't think that there's much research, much more than it is on eBay. Actually, it's probably less, especially if I use Keepa.
Look at a sold comp. Like with Amazon, like I have to see what the sell through is, who has.
Yeah, I just go to Keepa. If we have Keepa, it tells you in black and white this item sells $40 a month, $30 a month.
That's the other thing. I don't Keepa either. You know what I mean? So like, not having Keepa and trying to figure out like what's good, what's not good is, you know.
I mean, every website or every platform has, a way or a thing that you kind of have to understand to do well on. Like sell through on eBay, that's a lot harder to figure out versus Amazon, in my opinion, because you go in there, you go to the sales comp or the sold comps, you see a bunch of listings. You don't see all their prices unless you go through and see the best offers that they took and everything else. And then like you go to the clearance aisle and go buy something, I guarantee that's $1 more than what you just paid for it. Like there's a lot of people that just sit there at the bottom. I mean, they do that on Amazon too, but you know, the velocity of Amazon sweeps through that so fast that, you know, 2 weeks later and you're back and making great money on them where people were taking pennies. You know what I mean? So like for me, that's a huge plus because I know that, you know, by looking at that info, like, okay, I get this item, I bought 17 of this or whatever, that's all they had, I'll buy 17. They sell 40 a month. There's 30 or 25 people in the market. Most only have a couple. It's not going to take long for that to sell through. So I send my product in, and once it settles, most time I'm in business and I'm selling it for what I want for it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's the same thing with eBay. Like when you buy a product, you don't have to set it at the lowest amount that, you know, that it was sold for. You know what I mean? Like you could set it for where you want it to be or what you expect. And if it doesn't get through the sales rate like you hope, then you can adjust. And that's, I mean, I've definitely had to do that a few times on different products and make less money. But you know, on both platforms you have to do that. You know, do your due diligence. That's for sure.
I will give it to Amazon in the sense of tanked prices coming around faster, because, for example, we're talking Walmart clearance. So, say I had those action figures that I sold on Macari. You know what I mean? The Supergirl ones that literally I might have sold one on eBay in a year and a half to 2 years. Walmart clearance that literally tanked and just didn't come back up. I've had similar Walmart clearance that I wasn't gated on Amazon with. Price tanked the same. Couple weeks later, sold. You know what I mean? And it's just because I think the price tankers are so quick just to like get their money back and get out that you know, it lets it come back around to the people who are sitting at a regular price more quickly on Amazon. Whereas like eBay, people are just like staying at that low price forever, just trying to get rid of their stuff because it doesn't sell as fast.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that the sales velocity is what makes, you know, it is the main reason why Amazon is better than eBay in my opinion, and it's for, you know, turning your money quicker. You know, it's from a, okay, I made a bad buy, I just want to get my money back standpoint. You could do that a lot easier versus, you know, I've had some different items that I bought new for a couple dollars from Amazon or from Walmart, and they're still sitting that I bought when I first started selling on eBay. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like,
you could look a ton of stuff from Walmart clearance. Well, I mean, you can't now because that's the thing here. But like, dude, I have so much Walmart clearance just sitting here that I bought for eBay that has literally made me zero money. But I mean, it's the same with, like, for example, some of the items that I bought whenever I first started Amazon. You know what I mean? Like, I still have a ton of it just sitting in the warehouse that I'm going to have to call back and probably list to eBay and try to make money there.
yeah, I mean, no matter what platform that you do, you know what I mean? There's always going to be some good buys, bad buys. But for the most part, like, and for some of the stuff that I've bought, I'm like, I can't believe this is going to sell as good as it is, or, you know, or I thought it was going to, and it was just a bad buy. You know, I'm able to churn and burn, and that is the name of the game. You know what I mean? Like, what platform can churn and burn the fastest? You know what I mean? And when I talk about, you know, turnover and stuff like that, you know, I look at eBay with the cards as like kind of like an anomaly, because normally, you know, if I list a card on eBay, I should say a non-card, I should say.
Like it's always been the same with video games, like high quality video games. Like if you have like your shovelware for the Wii or something like that, even that's selling fast now. But for the most part, if you have anything first party Nintendo, boom, poof, gone. You know what I mean? Like if you have any like high quality like retro Jordans, poof, gone. Like anything that's like sought after collectible, like I feel like the first place people think to go is eBay. You know what I mean? And like I just think that it's always going to be that way. And I think with the pandemic, with so many people having time on their hands that they normally don't have, them going back to things that were sought after, collectible, fun to do inside the house, things that people just think eBay. You know what I mean? Like at least I would. I know naturally my mind would go directly to eBay. Like if I'm going to find a video game that I want, you know what I mean? And it might be for like the N64. I'm going to go to eBay because I know eBay has like basically anything that you would ever want to find.
See, that's some of that.
Say it's like an Xbox One. You might go to Amazon because it's brand new. You might get a better deal. I don't know. But for like anything like older, like eBay is like, that's the spot, man.
See, like you could find that type of stuff on Amazon too. It just people don't think of that because of them having all new stuff usually. You know what I mean? Like I've sold used games on Amazon and controllers and all types of stuff on there. It's just not as thought about as eBay. Like when you think eBay, you think basically like collectibles, and that type of stuff, where you think everything else with Amazon is like basically like everyday items or even the hard to find, like, other type of stuff. But I mean, Amazon still has that type of stuff too.
Paul says he thinks the card hobby came back due to the C word. I think it contributed big time, but I mean, I think it was starting to come back before the C word a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, the C word, it just exploded because so many people were home with nothing to do.
Yeah, I mean, just like what happened with me. Like I went from, like kind of on the fence about it to, I have X amount of thousands of dollars of cards that I bought. And instead of buying video games, I went that route because it was able to be something I can research and put time into. And hopefully after it's all said and done with a lot of the stuff that I bought, I'll be able to get rid of return that I hope I'm going to get, especially on some of the super long 401k stuff that I hope to hold for, 10 years or so, especially like the Lucas stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like his stuff is just going to keep ballooning and ballooning as time goes.
Yeah, I agree too. Like, God forbid, like something would happen to him. That'd be the only way I see his stuff like ever going down.
One of the I think it was Alex. He said that Amazon basically is more for the buyer than what eBay does. I think it's about the same, and the only reason why I say that is because I think with FBA there's a little more wiggle room on our side with protections, because Amazon basically takes it to the chin. A lot of different stuff that might happen to your items, from it getting damaged in the warehouse to it getting damaged during shipping, just all kind of types of different things. So I would say it's a little more 50-50 on both sides of the fence on that. And like I said, that's the only reason why I feel that way, is because FBA kind of comes in and kicks in. And I think eBay's gotten a little bit better with that. Before, I think it was really bad. I think they're trying to do, more for the seller. But at the end of the day, if you don't have buyers coming back, you have to protect them. You have to give them first overall protection always, which kind of stinks for all of us, of course.
Yeah, for sure. We'll say what's up to Goomba. What's going on, my friend? Appreciate you being here.
Alex says, I like sourcing on eBay to sell on Amazon, especially when people list BOLO lists. I buy those people's inventory up because they tank the prices and flip on Amazon like a pimp. Pimping. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done too much of that, but it's definitely something that I've been looking into more and more as time goes on. Since I'm looking at auctions and sniping and stuff like that, I'm even looking at products like that where I'm able to buy them up for auctions and throw them up on Amazon too. So I'm trying to spread the sniping power that I have.
That picture doesn't really do justice to that Super Scope, though. Like, have you seen the Super Scope? That thing was like this long. Like, it's so long that I'm not even, you know what I mean? Like, that thing was epic as a kid trying to play that Super Scope. Like, that game was so terrible, but like, if you had the Super Scope, you had street cred. You know what I mean, Nate Face?
I never had a Super Scope, so I have no
Because
idea.
people that live in the 6 Deuce ain't got no street cred.
The 6 Deuce, I wasn't allowed to carry a weapon, so that hurt my chances of carrying a Super Scope. We had the real thing in our hood. We didn't get around little video game pistols and stuff.
See, in my hood, we don't even need those little pew pews because we carry around weapons of mass destruction. I was about to go Hulk Hogan, but I didn't want to demonetize your channel for having all this sex appeal present.
I didn't want to throw up all over my desk either. That would have made for a great meme and everything else.
That would have been awesome.
Gifts for days. Gary knows what's up. 6 Deuce. You know
what? GRC's asking if you and I ever go to the Rogers together. Would love to do a riot walk through the place with you. He needs to, but he's a lame-o and goes to work on Fridays.
Yeah, Fridays might be able to do it hopefully before the season's over, maybe, but like I looked at the calendar. The other day, and the only day I had off or I could pull off was a Sunday, which I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday this week, so pretty pumped about that. I have 3 days to watch sports and maybe even post on eBay. Who knows? Definitely need to get some stuff back up on eBay that's been sitting in totes for weeks. I think that actually brings me to my last and final point that I want to make about Amazon being a better platform than eBay is the listing. By far.
I'll give you that.
Listing is far so much easier to do.
All you have to do is look up an item and tell them how many you have.
Scan it. 9 out of 10 times it's going to pull up. If not, you take a picture of it and it pulls it up that way too. And boom, like you're in the game. Like there's no like, well, I got to put in 90 different attributes and where's it from and measure sleeves and like none of that. I can sell anything. Second I get it, list it in the store like you were saying before, put the price that I want, that I'm comfortable with making after figuring out in the calculator what I want to do, and boom, like I'm off to the races selling tons and tons of stuff. Like, and I've sold countless times a half a cart or so of stuff while still in the store and didn't pay for the items yet, which made me a little nervous because, you know, you never know what's going to happen sometimes. So, yeah, I mean, that by far makes doing Amazon for me as a part-time guy, and even a guy in the future that will one day hopefully do this full-time. You know, I'm able to push the envelope and get more done, you know, and be able to get stuff up there quickly and off to the races, and then put everything in one box or multiple boxes. Now, you know, it takes a little more time to label and if you have to pre-pack, but overall, Amazon is superior by far.
Because the beard said so. Well, you know what? The peach fuzz doesn't agree. I don't mind Amazon. I don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like I like every 2 weeks getting something deposited in my bank account, but I don't have fun doing it, if that makes sense. Like for me, it feels more like work.
I mean,
stuff starts to feel like work, I start to not like it as much. You know what I mean?
If as long as the money's right, chances are I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Like
work is fun. You know what I mean? Like if I'm passionate about it, like when we did the storage unit, that work sucked, but like we were having fun making videos and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It was a fun experience, me and you hanging out, of course, doing that. But will I do that again? I don't know. I'm definitely on the fence with that. I mean, partially is because we still have a nice chunk of inventory still. I haven't got rid of anything else. I know that you got rid of a few things, but nothing super major. So like, to me, like I want to be able to churn and burn and do things quickly. Like having stuff sit in my basement, or okay, now I have to make a spot and set it up, like, or do a special type of yard sale. That's like work. You know what I mean? Like if having to basically sit at a flea market booth, or and then even before that, hauling all the stuff out of the locker. That is work. You know what I mean? So like that to me is more like work. That I felt like I was at work that day. Now did I have fun? Of course, I had a lot of fun. Me and you together always is a ton of laughs. We always have fun. I try to have fun doing everything I do, because if it's not fun, then I'm not enjoying it. You know what I mean? But it definitely felt like I was punching that clock. You know what I mean? So to me, being able to go out and grab items and know that, okay, I bought 50 or 20 or even 5 or 2 or whatever. I bought all these items. Like this is all going to should bring me X amount of profit. You know what I mean? And I can do this kind of quickly. I can go to a number of different stores. I can do this online. Like it gives me a bunch of different variables and situations where I can source. And the main thing is just, having money, man. Like, keep building it up. And, once you get kind of in the cycle with Amazon, those deposits tend to keep getting bigger and bigger as long as you keep feeding a little more and a little more every couple of weeks or every week that you're sending in stuff. But with eBay, it could be a stall, man. Like, and like I said, like when we're talking about this, like, I try to leave out the cards, because the cards is kind of like it's almost like I don't want to say a one-time type of thing, but it's a special time right now for cards. So like,
is it
gonna
the 90s?
Right.
So like probably 20 to 30 years is the hottest the market's been.
So it's almost like a I don't want to say a mirage, but it's like a flash in the pan. In other words, like it's going to be hot, but how long? How many people are just going to buy some cards, and then next they throw them in the cupboard, and then they're given to the next person or the yard sale or whatever. You know what I mean? So
I hope they do go to the yard sale and I pick them up.
Right.
Imagine
awesome.
picking ions at the yard sale. Like, what do you want? What do you want for these old cards over here?
Yeah, I definitely feel like no matter which way you go.
Hey, take it easy, Neville. Appreciate it, man.
Later, bud. Have a good day. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us today. I think either way, for early going, eBay is the way to go, because it kind of like gets your feet wet. You understand kind of the reselling game, from ROI to what to buy type thing. And then, if you want to splash Amazon in the pan, or maybe that's a better buy, because kind of, if you buy 50 items, they're going to go out into the warehouse. Or if you do Merchville, then you're going to do the eBay situation. So you've done that before, so you can kind of set up and do that kind of business stance. So, either way that you go, definitely eBay would be my first, and then Amazon. But I always feel that Amazon has that Amazon is the only way I feel that I can make a full-time living.
Well, you would You would have to completely change like the way you like do things for eBay to do it. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to like basically thrift your butt off and go to like yard sales
But
like constantly.
that's the thing. Like the yard
Just
sales have been terrible this year. Last year I went
because
to
you
some, I had some success, but
see,
like
because for
the
me,
thrift stores are bad. The thrift store is a little bit better out in your way because like you're in the Pittsburgh area. See, I'm in
yeah,
small town, you know, like doo brown. Like I'm thrifting through people's like
you guys
like
it here.
super town.
It is from small town Doo Brown 60.
Yeah, you have the surrounding Pittsburgh stuff. Like I could go out that way, but that's 45 minutes just to go to a thrift store. Like I'd rather go to a Walmart or another type of store or a set of stores or a shopping area and know that I'm gonna pull $300 to $600 in profit an hour. You know what I mean? Like I know that I have that capability if I can find a spot that's been untouched or
Being
find
able to
clearance.
find it though is not as easy like as for most people as it is for you though. You know what I mean?
I used to fill my car to the max. I'm talking wife covered in packages, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? Like now I have the van. It even gives me more, like of a thing.
Yeah.
Mark Pest is definitely right. Sports cards are today's Beanie Babies almost. He said, sorry if that is insulting. That's not insulting. I mean, it's the flash in the pan type thing. It's the hot thing. Hopefully it turns into like the Funkos though. Like it stays kind of hot. Maybe it tails off a little bit, but it's still, worth grabbing Funkos, in other words, especially some of the vaulted ones and stuff. Like those vaulted ones would be like Zion rookies next year or Luka rookies and stuff. So you know what I mean? Like to have a really good situation for eBay, it really depends on your area. Like
Location.
Yeah. I mean,
That's true.
Uncle B, Jimmy, Uncle B, man, like he finds the most amazing stuff. You know what I mean? Through Facebook Marketplace, through thrift stores. He went to the thrift store and found a brand new DVD recorder in box.
Yep.
I mean, like that trip alone would have been more profit than I would pull on anything non clothing for the year.
It's
I have to sell clothing to be able to do that, to do decent at the thrift store. Like I have to go through all the shirts, all the pants, all that type of stuff to be able to get in, that type of thing. You know what I mean? So like, it's tough. Like for me, it's really is like, and because of where I'm at, like there, and especially this year with the community sales, there's been none or it's been not publicized.
The non-community sales, because last year I could go every single weekend to some part of Pittsburgh or the surrounding areas to a community sale. Like even if I had to drive an hour away, you know what I mean, I could still find a full community sale and come home with a full van. You know what I mean? And exactly. And that's how you make tons of money on eBay, is being able to go out and maximize those yard sales, because you're literally paying pennies on the dollar for everything you get. You know what
exactly.
I mean? So that's what I love about eBay is the ROI. Can it be a lot more work at times? Yeah. I mean, it can be. But, I mean, I don't think there's a right or a wrong way to run your business. You know what I mean? Like some people are going to be more drawn towards eBay because that's more of their personality and that's what they like. And they can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing it. And some people are going to be more towards Amazon and they can make hundreds of thousands a year doing that. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like if I were to have a choice, if it's Saturday, would I rather go to a yard sale in the bins, or would I rather hit up like every RA store like under the sun? Like not guaranteed anything at either. I would probably go to the bins and the yard sale just because I'd have fun doing that. Not that I wouldn't enjoy the store portion of it, but it would just be not as fun to me. You know what I mean?
See, to me, like I know I'll find something. The question is if I'm going to keep finding the same thing at different stores or different chain of that store. You know what I mean? Like I've done that where I've hit up 9 of the same store, filled up my van full of stuff, and made $5,000 and having to ship all that. You know what I mean? Like I've done that. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not going to happen every time where I pull that much stuff and make that much profit, but I know I'll make enough where I'm happy, where it, being away from home and relaxing and sitting at my computer and looking at my cards or maybe buying cards, like it was well worth leaving and doing that. You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, in a way it's also a way me and my wife kind of are able to like do something together in a way. She really enjoys like the RA shopping. She really gets the scanning. She understands like, okay, I put, with the calculator thing with Amazon, I can put the price in here from or FBA and boom, like I'm able to know if it's worth it because I teach her like what I look for and with my investment. Like if I spend 14, I want to make 14 or close to it if the ranking is good. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I want to say good morning to Canton's Treasures. Appreciate you being here.
And just in case Conky's in the house, I'll throw an OH out there. Canton Treasures, I'm assuming, is from Canton, Ohio.
That's probably a good guess. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, like
IOs in the chat.
If I could take this off, like if I had a business idea and I had enough money and I can have one employee, by far it'd be Amazon. And I know I can make a jump because I would have that person, all they do would be prep.
Would you make them sign with you, like a non-compete, or like you can disclose my products or something like? Because that would be my is bringing someone in like to like handle my Amazon stuff, and then being like, well, look how much money this dude's making. Screw this, I'm just gonna go do this myself, and then them basically tank my business type thing,
Now I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem doing something where it's like, hey, good morning, Summers. Appreciate you being here. I wouldn't have a problem with like doing like a non-compete, not forever, but like say they would, quit working for me or whatever. They couldn't. I would say, what up, Copper State Treasures? Appreciate you being here. I would say that like it would have to be something like a 3 to 6 month window of after the fact, like that they couldn't compete with me, because I don't have a problem them seeing what I'm doing, seeing my products and stuff like that, because I really don't think that there's anything that I sell, even in replenishable anymore, that's like earth-shattering if someone knew about anymore. Basically, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel that worry. Like, after 3 or 6 months, all my product that they've seen should be sold by then, because Christmas stuff's going to go through and all that type of stuff. So, you know what I mean? Like there would not be any worry. Like I don't have a problem like teaching somebody the business and then them going and taking it and doing it themselves. But that time after the fact would give me enough cushion for them to forget or not hurt my business immediately after leaving working with me, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So I think it would have to be something like that, because I wouldn't want someone to totally not be able to sell on Amazon, you know what I mean, or not sell on eBay or anything like that, But I wouldn't want anybody to, going out and giving out all my information on, start products or anything that, that I have in inventory because they just literally shipped it out last week or anything like that. So
yeah, I don't blame you there. That would be that'd be.
I think it's time we get to the giveaway.
I think so too.
Let me see if I can do this right. Okay. So what is?
I actually forgot about the giveaway. That's I'm glad you like remembered.
So what? These are the list of all the names in the list. If you dropped a comment or was the first person in the chat this month. You're in there. We have 51 entries. Each comment was a entry into the giveaway. So what are you giving away first for the first?
Honestly, I don't know. Do you know what you're giving away yet?
I think I'm gonna do a $20 Amazon gift card, hopefully to buy some of my DDB.
Some of your DDB. I want to like give something away that I've actually sourced. Well, I'm gonna do two giveaways. Like I'll give away something like something bigger, but then also like just in case like somebody didn't have a chance to comment, I want to give away some cards too. Okay. So I have some sealed baseball cards that I'll give away, just so everybody has a chance to get something. So let's just, I guess, go with a number between. What's that?
Good.
I was just gonna say a number between like 1 and 50.
Okay.
And I'll let Nate pick the number.
One guess. One guess. First guess is the only good guess.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another giveaway.
I'm gonna put the number in private chat, so
all right.
This way I can show it and all that fun stuff too.
I kind of already have a guess what the thing's gonna be.
It's different. I changed my number. We have a winner. Thrifting Goomba 43. I'll show you on my screen. I put it in the private chat. I don't know how easy you guys will be able to see it. It's 43. There it is in the private chat. So congrats to Thrifting Goomba. He's a card collector, so that was awesome that he was able to get those.
Yep. So just send me a message, Michael. I'll get those out to you today.
So I'll do the first giveaway for the randomizer. Once you have won, your names get off the list because we want to try and give everyone a shot. So here we go. I'm glad I seen that. I almost had duplicate names not go through. That would have been bad. All right, so we have 148. That seems a lot better of a number because I was going to say I know someone had 16 points. So Brad Barr.
Nice, Brad. Congratulations, man.
You are the winner of a $20 Amazon gift card. Please get in touch with me on some type of Instagram, Facebook. And here is our Facebook group. Please make sure to get a hold of me for your prize.
All right.
So make sure he's off the list.
So I'm going to give you guys something you can make money with.
Uh-oh.
So whenever you get Brad off, let me know. So this is a lot of 20 brand new comic books. Some of them are in the, like as you see, like the backboard. Some of them aren't. Just a various mix of 20 comics. I mean, you guys could break this into 2 YouTube auction lots and sell them off. You could sell them on eBay or whatever. So we'll randomize this, and it's a good mix of everything in here. I'm not entirely sure it's all in here, but I know that.
For anyone that might not have been in the giveaway today, or just a reminder, we do this every month. Just make sure to comment any of the live pre-recorded videos on either my or Pittsburgh's channel. They go in one big pot. Each comment is 1 entry. So if you comment on 50 videos, you have 50 points. Plus the first person in the chat every morning that says hello, that shows up when we get in the chat, also gets a point. So.
Okay, so you can see there's a good bit here. There's 20 of them all together, guys. So again, you could keep them, you could give them away, you could sell them, whatever you want to do. This is stuff that I've sourced personally or like YouTube auctions and stuff like that. So I always like giving away something personal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. So
See you later, Ken's Treasures. Appreciate you being here.
Okay.
Hope
Appreciate
to see
you.
you again.
get back in the sleeve without damage them, so you guys can make it as much as possible.
All right, so I'm rolling for that winner, correct?
Yeah. Who you're gonna do the randomizer for that?
All right, here we go. Brad is off of there, so it's 146. How is that? Wait, pick again. I'm sorry. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. David M. the Carbu Picker.
Nice, awesome, David. David leaves a ton of comments too, so that's awesome. Looks like these are going to live in Ireland. Simple Export's going to be my friend. Awesome, David. I appreciate your support, man. Congratulations. That dude is a huge support to the community, so I'm glad he won. He deserves it.
He comments all over the place.
Yep. And believe it or not, the comments do help. They do something within YouTube's algorithm or something like that.
Yeah, all the interactions through comments, likes, even thumbs down.
Yeah.
Help out. So even though we like the thumbs up, even the thumbs down help out. So
you know what though? Like the people that thumbs down help us before anyone else does, because like it's funny. Like I'll schedule, like for example, I have the show tomorrow on my channel. I'll schedule it today, and literally before I can even get to like my YouTube channel to put a thumbs up on it, it already has the thumbs down. It's so funny how it works that way.
whoever's doing that,
But
we still give you thumbs up because it still helps the channel has the interaction, which helps us in search results. So thank you.
Yep.
But it's 11:37. I got 2 orders to pack and work in less than 2 hours. So
yes,
we're gonna cut it off here. Anything you want to say, the beautiful people that've been here in chat all this morning?
No. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back on my channel tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys go over there and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you would, guys, I know we haven't really asked this, but share the show out with somebody and, let them know what we're doing over here if you think they'd enjoy it. That'd be pretty cool.
Have us help them have an amazing morning because, we're going to bring some laughs. We're going to try and bring some great information. And we're also going to bring. So.
Yeah, definitely the DDB.
We appreciate you. Philly Road Tech. Thanks for coming in, but we're leaving. So hello and goodbye. Have a fantastic day and make money.